Hello guys, today we are going to talk about my favorite spell in the game that I've been playing for almost 3 years now. It's Void. I've been using Void since day one that I started playing V-Rising. Now this spell has been through a lot of changes, which I think it will be interesting if we have a look over the changes. Now, as you can see, we had Gloomrot. This is a peak of Void in Gloomrot. They buffed the damage by 20% and they added jewels, which further boost the damage. The radius was huge back in the day, and you could get so many counters because it was not up to the spell charges that we have these days. It was up to RNG. It was 15%, a little bit more, but it was just RNG. You could technically get like 6 or 5 voids back to back, and it was a problem. Honestly, they had to nerf it. Thank God they did, because the raids are unplayable. Raids were unplayable back in the day. I mean, they are kinda still are, but that's beside the point. Back in the day in Gloomrot, we had knockback spells with jewels, like this spell, for example. It used to knock people back. It does still, but the difference is, back in the day, when you knock people away from you, it would cancel the counters they had, the ones that they used already, or the shield they had. They, for some reason, removed that, and they added corrupted blood in further patches down the road. It was one of the most disgusting metas I've ever seen. Double counter, corrupted. Huge problem until they nerfed corrupted to the ground. People still play it, but not as obnoxious as before. But now you move on to the Dracula patch. This patch was horrible for Void. This patch was mind-blowing. Okay, they nerfed Void to the ground, and they removed Ice Block, the spell I used to play with Void. They destroyed these two spells. The Ice Block is the ultimate now, you can't even play it, and Void was so small, and it used to do very little damage, but it exploded much faster. The time for impact was reduced. Therefore, it was still obnoxious. People could spam Void, and you couldn't really react to it, I guess, and you would die. To 4 casters casting 20 Voids on you, you would die. So they had to change it again in 1.1, the last patch we got. Oakwood thingy, I don't know. They changed the cast time. They changed the past cast time. Whatever this is, time before impact. Now, time before impact change is very important, because we can do a new combo now. I'm gonna show you guys a one-shot build with the new combo, but they reduced the damage again, so it's not that oppressive. They reduced the jewel damage, which is no comment, but whatever, I guess. So, why is the impact time so important? Why do we care so much about the impact time? It's 0.1 second, who cares? But the impact time now allows us to cast a Frostbat before the Void explodes. Now, when you freeze a target and then cast Void, it explodes the frozen target. With this passive, you apply chill again. after they explode. And because we are casting Void, it's gonna knock people inside of the spell. Okay, so they're gonna do a little bit of teleport toward the center, so they can't really react to this. This is a true combo because I'm casting Frostbat before the Void explodes with the place that the target is going to be. So when they get knocked back in, they instantly get frozen again. This is a combo that we got on the last patch, and now I've made a one-shot combo from it. This one-shot combo can easily do 1300 damage to people that are not running Brute Rogue. Okay, if they are running Brute, they can parry all of it. They are not gonna die. But if you do this combo on a Scholar, even if they have Dark Enchantment, they will die. Okay? So here is the combo. You're gonna cast 2 Frostbats, cast a Spider, Void, Frostbat again, going for the Slasher. Void, Frostbat into the Spear Cube. And then they basically die if they are not playing Brute Rogue, which is 99% of the population right now. So this combo might as well not exist. Nobody talks about it. This technically is a problem for the game, but no one is playing it. Everyone is running around with Blood Rage, Blood Counter, Brute Rogue, running the lobbies down with max movement speed, God knows how many HP, how much sustain. They are running blood coatings now. The blood orbs that they drop is healing them based on the percentage of the HP they have. Okay, it's healing them for like 80 health or something. I don't know. I don't play that blood. But I think with myself, maybe this is interesting. Maybe 2 people in the world are gonna see this video and say, okay, maybe I want to try the combo. You know, I don't want to play Brute Rogue anymore, which is rare, but here it is, guys. So this build was made by Count Dicula, basically. He figured out the Frostbat into Void and Frostbat. This is a build that he made, but he used to play it, as far as I can remember, he used to play it with Wisp Dance. You could do that. But that was not a one-shot combo. They could just press counter and you're gonna get destroyed. However, if you don't want to run a Spider, we can change up the build a little bit, okay? If you don't want to run the Spider, you want a little bit more sustain, you could run Brute on your second block for more HP. You could run Dark Enchantment instead of Hunger for Power. You need to change the necklace because we are basically overcap if we change the elixir. You can change the elixir to max health and HP regen and you are good to go. Here is the build if you want to try it, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye bye.